shows. Every scene's a high and low. You'll unwind.
This is JordangeVision. Pull up a seat and kick up your feet. Welcome, guys. How are we doing? It's time for another Heartstopper reaction. We are now on Season 3, Episode 6. So Episode 5 was our holiday episode, Christmas/New Year's. So Charlie is spending Christmas with his extended family at home. All these relatives coming over. It's like right after he's gotten out of, his inpatient therapy. He's getting all these awkward questions from all of his elderly relatives, and comments about his weight and all this stuff, and it's just overwhelming Charlie to the point where he just wants to get out of there and go see Nick. Nick is having his Christmas at the same time as well. David's there. Most of his family is there, and Nick is, happy with most of his family, but, David's there. David is kind of expecting Dad to show up. He's kind of holding out hope that Dad shows up, but Dad's not showing up. So Charlie, after an argument with his mom as well, who is just really not understanding what's going on. Charlie runs away. Tori tries to stop him too. And, Charlie just trying to apologize to her, but I'm sorry, this is too much for me right now. I need to not be here. So he goes to see Nick and, has a better holiday with Nick, I guess. And Tori eventually shows up there, sees her old nemesis, David, hello. Remember me? Tells Charlie that, Mom's ready to apologize. Most of everyone is gone now. So Tori does bring Charlie home eventually, and he still gets to play Mario Kart with Tori and his younger cousin who's been wanting to play Mario Kart all day. It kind of ended well after, a lot of friction. And Mom was kind of getting on Charlie about, you've only eaten half your food. And I mean, half your food compared to what he was doing before is progress. But, she's still seeing that as a negative, even though it is an improvement on how he's been. It was just frustrating for him that, even though Mom had been better lately, she still kind of fell into that old habit. Tao and Elle, they're spending the holiday together, and they get in bed, and they actually almost have sex for the first time. Elle, at the last minute, kind of shies away from it, though, and as it turns out, Elle is starting to feel some body dysmorphia. Again, not being trans, it's not something that I completely understand within my own mind, but I do kind of get what she's saying. They do kind of have a talk about it later, and Tao says, I'm so sorry if I did make you feel that way, but, I love you as you are, and I hope you know that. It just makes the relationship stronger than ever, It's kind of the biggest hurdle this relationship has had so far, but they overcame it, and we saw that on New Year's Eve later, how that turned out. Tara Darcy, I don't think they spent a whole lot of that episode together, but Darcy is still kind of reaffirming their choice of new pronouns, they, them. Yeah, I think Darcy did say that they're still experimenting, but I think we know where that's going. I think it is going to be a permanent thing for Darcy. So I kind of feel like, in spite of Darcy's new pronoun news, that I've been seeing less of Tara and Darcy this year, but they're still included, obviously. But it feels like the others are overshadowing them a bit. So and then we see Imogen and Sahar. They had their kiss a couple of episodes ago, and everything's kind of been awkward since then. Imogen kind of admits that, I'm not sure if I'm a lesbian. I think I might be, but I don't know. Zahara's just like, please don't tease me. If you are really a lesbian, we can be a relationship, but I can't fake it with you or whatever. So I don't know if Imogen's really ready to admit that yet, but yeah, it's been tough. Most relationships on the show have lasted, and I guess it's not really realistic if every single relationship in this show lasts. I guess Imogen's kind of got to be the unlucky one, breaking up with Ben and now having this difficulty with Sahar. But we have a few episodes left. I'm sure we'll see in the coming episodes what's actually going on there. But yeah, I think that takes care of everybody. We saw Harry briefly, too. He was just kind of hosting the New Year's party. He wasn't being a douche or anything. But so that does bring us into episode 6. I'm not even sure if the previous episode even kind of led into what episode 6 was going to be like. Oh, I almost forgot something. Tori was at the New Year's party and spotted a guy as well. So we think maybe there might be something blossoming for Tori as well. You guys told me that the first novel that Alice Oseman wrote was about Tori. She wanted to explore, Tori's brother because she found Charlie and Nick to be interesting characters, and that's how Heartstopper was written too. So, but it seems to be that we're starting to get into that original story with Tori. Say that 5 times fast. With what happened at that New Year's party. So other than that, going into episode 6, I don't know if episode 5 really led into what episode 6 might be about. Charlie is still dealing with the eating disorder. Maybe there's a few morning after things with Tao and Elle. Maybe we get a little more into Imogen and Sahar, what's going on there. Maybe we get a little more on, Tori's crush. And, there's some options, but I don't really know what to expect from this episode. So let's just get into it, shall we? Season 3, Episode 6 of Heartstopper. All right, here we go. This might be my longest intro ever. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, reminders, spoilers are likely. So if you haven't seen this episode yet and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back. But those of you who are sticking with me, pull up a seat, kick up your feet. This is Heartstopper Season 3, Episode 6. The title of the episode is Body. I have a few theories about that title, actually. It might go into Elle's body dysmorphia, and Charlie has had some body dysmorphia as well, not wanting to have his picture taken and all that stuff. So maybe something to do with that, but I'm not sure. I haven't read the synopsis for the episode. I try not to do that. So let's get into the episode and see what's going on. All right, here we go.
It's been
Chef's
4
office.
months since you left inpatient.
Therapy, yeah.
Yeah, I should bake a cake or something.
Aw, well, it's April now. It's been more than a year now
occasion.
since this started. Yeah.
I want you to name 3 bits of progress you've made over the past 4 months.
Oh, I like to hear this
Come
too.
on. You know I like my thought exercises.
Yeah, this might be another
Progress how?
flashback
Well,
episode
how
too.
about us? You settled back in at school in January.
I'm here if you want any extra support, okay? Whatever you need.
Farouk's supportive? Aw. He's usually the hard ass, but good to see him being sympathetic. Oh, back in the rugby room too. Oh, they love him now.
Take a 5-minute break, all right, Charlie? Don't push yourself too hard.
Seems like everyone gets it.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a genuine smile.
I still relapse 2 weeks after. I know it happens. It's normal.
It's not linear.
Can you just eat half? I said I can't. You're not even trying. You're making me feel like shit. If you're gonna sit there and make me feel insane, just fuck off.
Oh, that's the maddest I've ever seen them at each other. That's jarring. Like, I've never seen that between them. Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
You are 3 months clean. That's our second bit of progress, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So, progress number 3. Let's hear it.
All right.
I've done the first 2 for you.
You gotta do some of the work, Char.
You feel you and Nick have progressed in your relationship.
I mean, it's a year now, right?
Probably since that night of the argument. I guess we feel a lot closer.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
He's seen me at my absolute rock bottom and hasn't run away screaming.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I'm in relationship therapy or something.
We
Nick
can
is
say
goals.
that until if your intrusive thoughts have lessened, you've got more energy to give to your relationship.
That's very true. Yep. I'd call that more energy.
More energy.
I wonder.
I really don't want to be defined by the fact that I was bullied at 14 and then had one toxic ex-boyfriend.
But trauma doesn't define you.
You've moved past that
But
pretty
it also
well.
doesn't banish your 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true
Give
too.
yourself, and you've got people around you who love and care for you. So enjoy them.
Do
Yes.
you
You've got a
practice
goals
your
boyfriend, you got a
motivational
goals
pep
friend
talks, or
group.
they just-
I'm just a talented person.
Some
I
people are
think
good
we're
at sports,
time
some
here,
people are
so
good at,
I'll see you
yeah,
next week.
this.
Oh, and enjoy your birthday and party hard.
Oh, Charlie's next birthday's coming up
16's one of
soon.
the-
I guess if it's been a year, we gotta be getting close to this part too.
Wow, this captures your spirit as well as your likeness.
Oh, that's beautiful.
How come you never compliment my work like that?
Felix, I'd compliment your work if you could actually show me a completed piece.
There's lots of unfinished stuff
I
in
wanted to talk
museums,
to you
but
about it.
yeah, I
now,
see your
we've had
point.
contact from a local radio station about you.
What?
Yeah, they've heard about your social media blowing up and they want to interview you. Completely
Sounds
up
like
to
fun.
you. I'll email you the details.
Thank you.
It's a lot of extra attention, but yeah.
Oh, you're literally famous. I'm not famous, you are.
Elle's an influencer, baby.
Welcome back from the Easter holidays, everyone.
Oh.
Spring is in
I remember
full
you.
bloom, while summer peeps out from the horizon with all its endless possibilities.
Does he practice this poetic stuff? As a real headmaster, would you actually talk like that? All right. The drumming's getting better too. Oh.
Happy birthday!
Oh.
Are you ever going to get tired of doing that?
No.
Absolutely. It's that Instagram famous historian you like, Jack Maddox. He's doing a book
Okay.
signing on Sunday, so I thought maybe we could go after the sleepover.
Sounds like fun. I have
I
no
love
idea who
you
this guy
so
is,
much.
but I'm
Wow.
excited for him.
Clearly not as much as Jack Maddox, but I'll take it.
Do I also get a birthday kiss?
Oh, we'll see. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, the sparks. These are the biggest sparks I've ever seen, I think. He might be getting more than just a birthday kiss.
We should probably... yeah, not at school.
Oh, everybody at school knows now.
Sleepover on Saturday, though.
Can't wait. Oh, movie
It
night.
happened again.
When?
Or book
Yesterday
night.
before form.
Have you considered the idea that you and Nick are ready to take things further?
I don't know, have you?
He's talking about having sex.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I know. It's
He got
obviously
that.
It's all been over the clothes, but sometimes when we're making out, we.
Yeah.
Please spare us the details.
They're not going to do it in school,
I want all
though.
the details.
When me and Elle started having sex, it was in the spur of the moment. An outburst of fiery passion in the light of the New Year's fireworks.
Story
That sounds too romantic,
I
yeah.
used to- Get out! I need to change.
What?
Get
We're talking
out!
about sex.
Get
Why don't we
out.
talk about it?
Uh-oh. Suddenly Isaac's all over sexy time. Oh, I like the color. Oh no, he's looking at his body and not liking what he's seeing. You're okay, buddy.
My parents are out, but please don't break anything or be sick anywhere, please.
Yeah.
Sounds like a note for Imogen.
I don't want to step in that shit.
Hey, be careful, we'll have another vomit situation. Just need a night off.
Vomited before. Are they talking about France?
Potion that the loser has to drink.
That's not going to solve the vomit problem.
Things have been so awkward between me and Sahar since New Year's. Like, we're still friends. I think.
I guess it hasn't gotten better.
Sounds like you should probably talk to her about that.
Communication is key.
We need a drummer for our summer fete slot, and you're literally the only person we know.
I don't know. I don't really like performing in front of people.
You can do it, buddy.
Oh. What is in that?
Everything.
Oh. Maybe read the ingredients list.
Happy birthday, dear Charlie.
Charlie Spring.
Alright. Got it. A mighty breath.
I can do it.
You can do it, buddy.
I want to try.
You can do it.
No, guys, wait, I actually have a really good idea. Oh, yeah?
Hello.
Oh, hi. Is this?
Do you have a friend we don't know about?
Yeah, I know who
Hi,
this
Michael.
is. Michael's his name. Okay.
16 is when everything starts to make sense. Or when nothing makes any sense anymore.
He's poetic, too.
I found him
that's
at
cute.
a charity shop and he just had your energy, so I figured he belonged
That's a
with you.
Charlie kitty.
It was sad seeing him sitting on a shelf on his own, so, okay,
Oh.
bye everyone!
Yeah,
Have a
you're
fun
mine now.
time.
He's friendly.
Is he Tori's boyfriend?
She won't confirm whether they're dating or not.
He's going to her bedroom, so connect the dots. Oh, the towel poses.
Right, you better put that down, because this needs to be towel out.
It's towel and Instagram time.
It's a really cool opportunity.
I think so too. You're so talented and the world needs to know.
You can't exactly show art on the radio, but, you know, you'll get people talking. They're in the same tent.
I've been doing a lot of thinking and reflecting recently.
No.
I have no idea who I am, but what I do know is I don't want to keep hurting you.
So what are you going to do about that?
Do you hate me?
I don't think it's hate.
I don't think I could ever hate you. You helped me realize something pretty big about myself.
It's true, she did.
I guess I could say the same about you.
Yeah. So, maybe even just
You know
buy
we'd
two.
be awful together, right?
Yeah,
Maybe better for these two to stay friends then.
I like us better as friends.
Right, we're gonna get crazy drunk now.
Aw.
Yeah, let's go.
Wine?
Yeah, that's your drink of choice.
Is it sustainable? I'm trying to do my bit.
Already half empty. What have you been doing with that? It's a party now. The initial bros.
Hello.
Hello. I think it's been a while since I've said hi.
Good for you.
Not often they use a song I actually know.
You guys started thinking about uni options.
Gap year for sure. I love staying at my grand's.
Give Gran a little extra Darcy time.
No, I'm thinking of doing like business or politics.
I
I
can see
don't know.
Imogen going into politics.
I want to stay close to Charlie.
Guys, can we not talk about uni stuff right now? You don't think you could do long distance?
Okay.
You're going to the fridge.
Okay, Tara. Okay, we're getting some Tara wheel spinning here. She's feeling some uni pressure. Oh shit.
Tara,
Oh, we good?
I think I'm
Okay,
having a
yeah.
panic attack.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I
okay,
thought.
my therapist gave me some exercises to help clear my brain.
Yeah, just ground yourself, girl.
Breathe in for 3.
Oh.
And breathe out.
You got the best friend for this.
Let's do it one more time.
See? It's better already.
Everything's good.
Hey, Tara.
Charlie's gotten really good at this.
Just stressed about everything right now. Charlie was helping.
Oh, Charlie, that was amazing.
That was amazing.
I'm so drunk right now.
Great minds think alike, eh?
I really like you.
Oh,
I like you too.
no shit, have you seen this show?
Don't ever leave me.
Aww.
Let's get you some water, okay?
Drown out all the blood alcohol in there. Oh, thinking of Lady and the Tramp, the water.
You and me. We could do things.
It's so refreshingly awkward, I love it.
I think about it all the time.
He's not running
so do
away. Yeah.
I know I wasn't ready in Paris, but...
Yeah, they got close a few times.
We can go upstairs.
Yeah? Yeah, Nick knows where it is. He's been there.
You're incredibly drunk.
Oh,
okay. I'm scared that...
It's good, though. He doesn't want to take advantage.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh shit.
Oh, okay, let's
go to the toilet. Come on.
Okay, maybe this isn't the day, but keep the conversation open. Oh.
Wait, hold your
I'm
head
noticing
back.
a pattern.
Remember last night?
Yeah, do you?
Running around in the garden. And then we were in the kitchen.
Okay, so it's a bit spotty.
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassing.
No.
I'm glad you brought it up.
Glad you brought the booze up, too. Oh, hello.
Morning, campers.
Mum and Dad will be back in half an hour.
Thanks for the warning.
We need to clear up before going to see that historian you're obsessed with.
I could make egg on toast.
Oh,
Feel
yeah,
like you
that's
guys need
happening
egg
today,
on
too.
toast.
Did he stay over?
Yeah. So? I can have friends over too.
Friend.
He's on to you, Tor.
How do you feel?
I'd feel less nervous if you got that camera out my face.
But this is history in the making.
Yeah, there's no cameras in radio.
And if you're lost for words, you can just talk about what great parents we are and how everything you've achieved is thanks to us.
Yeah. Wants to rewrite her story a little bit more.
It'll be great. You're amazing.
Got this, girl. Well, now we're here.
You ready to meet the love of your life?
You're so jealous right now. I'm allowed to have a crush on a celebrity.
Oh, no. I wouldn't trade your face for that face.
I'm here this afternoon with Elle Argent, a sixth form student of the Lambert School of Art, whose art has skyrocketed to popularity on social media. Tell us about that, Elle.
Well,
Tell us, Elle.
Just wanting to share it with my friends and family.
But you're so damn good.
Now I have over 50,000 followers. It's a lot of people.
That's a crazy
Now,
amount of
much
people.
of your art explores your identity as a young trans woman. Why is that your focus?
That's who you are, girl.
I like to explore and express that in the art that I create.
And that's so important right now, isn't it?
Extremely.
Some call it a culture war, feminists versus trans activists, and so on.
Where is
Last
this
week, we
coming
had
from?
a feminist speaker on the show who talked to us about the importance of same-sex spaces.
This
I'd
isn't
love
what
to hear
she
your thoughts
thought.
on the debate.
Trans people aren't a debate. We're
Yes, they're
human
not a
beings.
debate. Yeah.
Our speaker last week believed
Where are you
that
going
the
with
presence
this?
will increase cases of sexual assault against women. I'm
Yeah.
very interested to get your thoughts about that.
Elle is not a politician, girl. Just
Your speaker last week was transphobic then.
Let's move on to something
yeah,
else.
let's. Yeah, why?
Now, there have been rumours.
We were told to
Should we stop it?
headlines.
Which states that teachers must inform parents about students changing their pronouns,
Yeah, this
transition
is so
very young.
uncomfortable.
I'd love to know how you feel about the potential new law, which...
Fuck it.
I think I need to go.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
This is not what we agreed.
Yeah, you tell him.
It's okay.
Hey.
Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
That was an ambush.
You'll be hearing from me.
Now Tao's feeling guilty too because he was hyping this
Can't
up.
trust him. Okay, who's got another question?
Put your hand up, Charlie.
I was just wondering if you had any book recommendations about queerness in ancient Greece.
Now that is a wonderful question. That's
Oh,
a
do
wonderful
you?
question. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.
All right, here we are.
I probably want to do classics at uni.
Classics was my favourite school. What's your name?
Charlie.
Well,
Charlie.
Don't ignore your Latin vocab.
Sure.
Thanks.
What can I do for you?
Check that competition.
Really interesting. The Mesopotamian joke was... Yeah. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
Even Nick is
Nice to
starstruck.
meet you.
This is Charlie's
Yeah,
crush,
nice
and Nick is starstruck.
Yeah, he's really hot.
Oh my god.
Okay. Who was worried about who a few minutes ago? Okay. Here we are. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay, let's see where this goes. Oh no.
Should we stop? No. Do you want to? No. No.
Alright.
Can I take this off?
Oh.
We should stop. No, wait.
Oh no. Charlie's thinking about it too much.
confused,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Well, I guess they have to stop anyway.
Had a nice time today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's not happening right now anyway.
I'm nervous about taking my shirt off.
Mm.
I don't look like Jack Maddox or anything.
Hey, you don't have to.
And you know that I've got scars.
Yeah, that's true too, I guess. He's aware. Don't worry
You
about
know
it.
I really fancy you. Like, infinitely more than Jack Maddox. Even though he's got a six-pack.
Details.
I really did want to carry on. I really want...
Mom, have you seen my laptop charger?
Yeah, the mood is kind of ruined now, but...
Maybe just not at your house today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But next time you're at my house...
And being skinny and having scars isn't disgusting.
I know, and I don't actually think I do
It's
look
who you
disgusting.
are.
And I know that Nick won't think that either. Like,
Part of intimacy is trusting someone enough to let go of some control. And that's
Yeah,
scary.
that's true.
As long as you practice safe sex. You can
Yeah.
get some free condoms from the reception.
just wish I was more confident.
Charlie, I think you
That'll
have a
come
lot
with
of
time.
confidence. Aren't you the one who confessed your feelings to Nick first? When you didn't even know whether he liked you back?
Yes, that's very true. Yep. Flashback. We remember.
That's just a challenge you're going to have to face. And not just with Nick, but with every aspect of your life. But
You
I
got
know
this,
you
buddy.
have it in you, Charlie.
We got a couple episodes left. I guess we'll see. But as for this one, looks like it's done. So, let's talk about episode 6. Alright, y'all, thank you for tuning in to my reaction to Season 3, Episode 6 of Heartstopper. A lot of stuff going on there. Where will I start? It's April now, so some time has passed since the New Year's Eve episode. So he's in therapy with Jeff and talking about some things that have happened, talking about a relapse he had and, you know, a big fight he had with Nick that that didn't last too long, but it was probably the most intense I've seen them like argue and be angry at each other. And, you know, it was very jarring to see because it didn't look like them. It didn't seem like them, but we saw them making up right after, and it was just another one of those things of, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I guess. So it gets into Charlie's next birthday. Of course, during season 1, we saw Charlie celebrate his 15th birthday. Now this is his 16th. He has a big party at his house with all the friends there. Tao and Elle, Imogen, Sahar, everybody's there. Tara, Darcy. So apparently Tara is really stressed talking about university, and it sent Tara into a panic attack. With which Charlie helped her with all the experience that Charlie has, you know, learned from his own therapy. Sometimes people who have been through things make the best therapists. You know, sometimes that's the way it works, right? Tara was lucky enough to have someone there who could help her through it, and it was really great. We see Imogen and Sahar decide to be friends. They do kind of admit to each other, you know, Sahar saying, you know, you helped me learn that I was bisexual, and I guess Imogen didn't really outwardly say it, but I think she kind of said the same thing. You helped me learn that I'm bisexual. But they do decide to be friends, and because they've known each other for a long time, and it's just a little too awkward for them to be a couple, I guess. So I guess that's good for them. And like I said at the beginning, you know, it'd be a pretty unrealistic show if every single relationship that ever happened in the show worked out. You know, because high school's not like that. I mean, there's 3 very strong relationships between, you know, our other core characters, but which might turn into 4 because, you know, Tori has this crush on, we learned his name is Michael. We didn't know his name in the last episode. But he's been coming over and, you know, spending some time with Tori. And, you know, Tori's not admitting that they're together. But you know, they're going up to Tori's room. So it's like, you know, what do you think? Again, this is something that's probably elaborated on in Alice Oseman's original story that she wrote, the Solitaire story. Elle, meanwhile, is contacted by a radio station, supposedly about her art. Elle's professor comes over and says, hey, do you want to talk to this radio station about this? But it turns into a big ambush about Elle being asked all these questions about trans, and, you know, apparently this radio host had someone on last week who was very transphobic and, you know, talking about the issue of should schools tell parents when they change their pronouns, or, you know, should there be gender neutral bathrooms and all that. And you just Elle just wants to talk about her art and not the politics of everything. It was just a big ambush, and Elle wasn't ready for it. Tao was kind of hyping her up about it, saying, you know, you're going on the radio, it's going to be great, you're going to make your art even more famous, and it turned out not to be about her art at all. Like, this radio station, they could have picked a trans artist, they could have picked a trans, you know, athlete, they could have picked a trans plumber, it doesn't matter. Like, they just looked for someone trans to pull on the radio and ask all these offensive questions, and just Elle got caught up in the middle of the debate and wasn't ready for it. And yeah, it was really uncomfortable to watch that. I think everyone in the queer spectrum can kind of sympathize with that, you know, whether they're trans or whether they're gay or whether they're whatever they are. And Elle says it herself, like, trans people are not a debate. Like, they exist. They are going to exist long after we're gone. Allow us to be who we are, and that's it. Like, you don't have to agree with it. You know, if you don't agree with being trans, then don't change your own gender. Like, if other people change their gender, or if other people decide who they want to be, that's their own business. I could go into a lot of ideology. There was a school shooting in Canada that happened to be, you know, perpetrated by a trans person, and people are using that one school shooting to say, you see this, all trans people are violent. You know, it's the chemicals that make them, that scrambles up their minds, and it's all just total bullshit. And like, ugh. Like, nobody bats an eye when it's white people, white Christian people, white straight people. You know, no one says, you know, all the white straight people are crazy. But when one trans person does it, and, you know, people use it to shit on the whole community, and it's just like, ugh. I know I talked about it a lot more than Elle wanted to talk about it, but, you know, I don't want to make my channel too political. But, you know, if people who are watching this show, I think you get it. I think you get it. So there was a lot of talk about, you know, Tao and Elle had lost their virginity in the previous episode, and Charlie and Nick wanted to do the same. They're talking about it at the party. Charlie kind of gets sick on the day of the party, and it kind of ruins the mood, and, you know, it turns out not to be the time. And, you know, so Nick sleeps over, and they go to this book signing by this, what's his name, Jack Maddox. I'm not sure exactly what he was. He was some kind of philosopher guy. Charlie admits that he thinks Jack Maddox is hot, and Nick kind of admits it as well. So they get back home afterwards, and, you know, and they kind of get hot and heavy again, and get on Charlie's bed, and, you know, Charlie is, you know, kind of admits that, you know, I'm afraid you're not going to like the way I look. You know, I'm skinny, and I have scars, and I don't look like Jack Maddox. And I think Charlie does know, but those intrusive thoughts are kind of overpowering his logical brain right now. And, you know, it's frustrating when you're fighting with your logical brain, and you know your illogical brain is wrong, but, you know, it's still kind of overpowering you. So that's kind of something that Charlie's talking about in therapy too. Back in the room, they do get close to something happening, but Mom opens the door saying, keep your doors open, boys. And yeah, I think she knows what's going on, but doesn't really say anything about it. But you guys have fun, and, you know, just kind of cock blocks them, but, you know, it's all good. They decide that, you know, we're not gonna do it at Charlie's house, but maybe someday at Nick's house, we'll see. And that's kind of where the episode ends. So kind of an all over the place episode. Charlie having his doubts, having a bit of fun too. He's definitely made progress in his therapy, and, you know, that's a great thing. And, you know, he was able to help Tara when Tara had her panic attack, and Imogen and Sahar being friends again, which is great. We do see Tao supporting Elle initially when, you know, Elle is going to the radio station, and later when Elle learns what the interview is really about. Tao kind of hangs back. He doesn't really know what to do, I guess, but Elle's parents are there, and Elle's parents are like, you know, you're going to be hearing from us, and, you know, that's going to be a big thing, and maybe we'll hear a little bit more about that in the next few episodes. Yeah, but that's definitely something that shook Elle, and, you know, I hope it doesn't traumatize her too much. So yeah, there's some stuff to be introduced in the next few episodes, and there's only 2 TV episodes left, so it'll be interesting to see how they kind of wrap everything up. And I guess everything's not going to be totally wrapped up with the last 2 episodes, because there is a movie coming out as well. I guess it'd be kind of a sort of a season wrap up, I guess, and then we'll see how the story concludes when the film comes out. And I'm not sure, because I haven't read the books, but the books that the movie is based on have not been released either. I think that's what I heard. So I think when the movie comes out, the whole thing is going to be a surprise. So in any case, I'm not going to dive too far into that, because you know, I want to try to keep spoiler free for the whole thing. And, you know, with a big release like this, it's going to be a little bit hard. But yeah, in any case, Charlie and Nick are getting closer, and maybe getting closer in the coming episodes. We'll see. Tao and Elle, they're still very strong. Elle has that bit of trauma to deal with, and hopefully she gets out of that okay. We find out that Tara is prone to panic attacks, and Imogen and Sahar, they're back to being friends. And yeah, all hunky-dory. I guess not really related to the show, kind of related to the show, I guess, but right before I started recording this, actually, I heard Sebastian Croft's new song, Better Than Ever. It's kind of weird that, around the time Ben left the show, when I was watching, around the time Ben left the show was when Sebastian Croft really kind of took off as a musician. He released his first song, Tokyo. So there was never really this moment while I'm watching the show that, I'm enjoying Sebastian Croft's music while watching Ben on the show, because it kind of ended and started at the same time for me. I guess that's kind of a good thing, because, it's hard to, like, love Sebastian Croft as a musician, but still hate his character. And I guess Ben kind of tried to redeem himself toward the end of, his time on the show, but just wanted to throw that in there too, because, I'm loving what Sebastian Croft is doing. I love Tokyo, and I like his new song too. I need to kind of learn his new song a little better because I've just heard it. But congratulations, and I hope he tours Canada soon, because I'd actually love to see him. So that's gonna do it for my reaction to episode 6. We got a couple more episodes to go in season 3, so can't wait to get to those. But that'll wait till next time. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlogging channel, JordangeVision Sports. And once again, this is Jordan saying you can be productive sitting at home on your couch. All you need is a TV, a great catalog, and a vision. This has been JordangeVision. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time. Take care.